Hi everybody, this is James here again from Malloy's. It's extremely hot outside. There's a big pollen count going on, and a lot of people are coming in talking about their allergies, and we can actually see at the moment that a lot of people are really struggling with sniffling noses, rhinitis, a lot of blockages. So from that perspective, I'm just going to give you an overview in relation to antihistamines. One of the important things in relation to antihistamines is what actually they do. And what they do is they try and help stabilize the release of histamine out of the mast cell. And it's this histamine release that causes the inflammation, the irritation. And how do we control this? And years ago, there was a fantastic tablet. It's still available. It's called Piriton. Usually you take it 1-3 times a day. And the only side effect with it really is drowsiness. So it's not recommended really for people who are traveling or in, say, for example, in cars or whatever you. Moving on from that, then you've got the newer versions of antihistamines, the non-drowsy antihistamines like Zyrtec is one of the newer ones. Certine is out there as well, very, very safe, very, very effective. And you know, one a day for up to 7 days. I've seen people who are taking them up to a month, 2 months, especially if it's ongoing, the high pollen count. And they have a significant impact in relation to easing down the really bad impact of allergic reactions. So from that, I've often been asked, how do you actually try and prevent, or is there ways in relation to stopping this from happening? And there is injections out there that I've seen people get in the past. One is a Kinalog injection. But GPs are, you know, they really are hesitant to give these particular type of injections. What I would recommend maybe is something called Polinasan Hayfever tablets. I've seen how these actually work, and usually what you need to be using is these maybe for a 3-month period before actually the hay fever season starts. What you do find with these is what they do is they tend to cover the mast cell and stop the release of the histamine out of the cell, but it takes a period of time before you get a build-up in the body. But what you do find is, even if you start taking them now during the season, you do tend to find that the reactions that a person is actually suffering from tend to decrease quite significantly. So on that basis, the Polinasan is what we would call a preventative. It's licensed in the UK, and it's quite effective, and it's available here in Ireland. The other thing, just on that, guys, there's the Polinasan loofah spray. And again, I find this very, very effective. If you use this, say, along with your Beckinase nasal spray or your Nasofan that you can get on prescription only. But again, if you're suffering from that running nose, the rhinitis, a blocked nose or whatever, I have found that using this spray along with the Beckinase really, really helps people with that really difficult allergic reaction.